The American Pavilion is a reversal of years, maybe decades, of declining and opaque pavilions. And the first thing we wanted to do is to reverse this notion of Fortress America, this notion of a kind of closed, opaque, linear sort of a pavilion, and create a much more open, transparent, accessible, mobile experience that can be instantly understood and has a sense of kind of invitation that some of the other pavilions may not have had. Well, you know, the pavilion itself, and I'm responsible for the architecture, not the exhibition, I think of it as a kind of scaffolding for ideas that then are placed in it as content. So let's say I'm responsible for the form, not entirely for the content, but the form carries real messages about analog versus digital, about science versus nature, about history versus the future. And all of those kind of embedded ideas are, I think, the kind of leitmotif feeding the future, energy for life. The most difficult thing is that the US Pavilion is funded privately. There's not one penny of government money. That means all of this money has to be raised privately, and that is an excruciatingly difficult thing to do. So the lack of available funds makes building a pavilion harrowing at best. But actually, you know, in an architectural sense, this is a very daunting task. The idea that an architect, just an ordinary architect, is it's going to attempt to represent in a kind of balanced way all of America in a single building is, you know, it's a nearly impossible problem. And so, you know, I took the approach that America, like all countries, is an imperfect country. But if we express the kind of the aspirations, the best of America, the highest aspirations of America, that would really read as the kind of optimistic, innovative, changing society that I think America really is.